Hey guys, I thought we'd get together tonight and make the best little simplest, and it's good too, pie you ever did see. Let me bring you a little closer and see if that helps us any. Alright, what you are going to need is 8-ounce tub of, we're making a peanut butter pie. 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip, and it's frozen, but I've had it sitting in the refrigerator for about an hour, hour and a half to thaw some, you know. You're going to need 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, and you're going to need 1 1/4 cups of powdered sugar. You're going to need something to do your measuring in. You are going to need a graham cracker pie crust, or whatever kind of pie crust floats your boat. Graham cracker pie crust is good with this. And you're going to need something to do your mixing, and it could be a little handheld mixer. That works great. I've used it plenty times. I ain't had this that long. I love that thing. Oh, and you're going to need a bowl. I was using this bowl while ago. And I'll use it again right fast. Alright, so let's get our ingredients in here. Let's get 1 cup of peanut butter in here. Let's see now. Right there is the 1 cup mark. Stir my peanut butter up a little bit. It's been so warm in the house because I've got my air out. Temperature drops below, I don't know, 60 or something. I get cold. I don't like it. That's too cold for me. 60 is. Now let's get us a cup of peanut butter in here. Get the air bubbles pushed out of it. It don't have to be perfect, you know, because it's going to be good whether it's perfect or not. There's an air bubble in there. We'll add a little extra on top because I think there's a pretty good size air bubble in there. Alright, that looks good. Let's get, I probably don't need that in the very bottom. I'll never get it out. I don't need to dip it, I don't need to dump it in that. No way. I need to use the bowl that's going to mix it in. That's what I need to do. Let's see. There's what we need. Now let me, you'll need a pair of scissors to break into your sugar. So let's do that. Now I need 1 1/4 cups. Let me get 1 cup. Of powdered sugar. There we go. That's 1 cup. Now I need to get a 1/4 cup in there. That's it right there. I have to look at it and see that 1/4 and 1/3 is real close to each other. But again, I don't think that little tiny dab off would make a bit of difference. I couldn't cook nothing if them little tiny dabs off mattered much, I'll just tell you. I'll put this powdered sugar right there for now. I got 3 boxes of canned food under my feet. And now we want to get our cream cheese in here. We're going to use the whole pack. It's been laying out the same amount of time, but it ain't been laying out in the fridge. It's been laying out here on the counter to let it get easier to manage. Well, I've never had one open all messed up like that. And my hands are clean. And there, my friends, is the cream cheese. Lay that right there. Make a mess. Got my peanut butter, got my cream cheese, got my sugar. You get my Cool Whip in there. You can see it's starting to thaw some. Come on out there now. I don't want a big mess. And it's thawed pretty good. Actually, I didn't figure it would thaw that much. The very middle of it was still frozen a little bit, but not enough to matter. But now you need to put this in the refrigerator and let it get good and cold for at least 2 hours before you cut it anyway. Let it settle in, so it doesn't matter if if it's thawed out this much. Just makes it easier to work with. Let's get this off the lid because that's quite a bunch. And get our peanut butter down in here with it. Didn't stick much, did it? Oh, wait. Bring it off. Alright. Let's get us back. It's already good. Okay. Let's get her. Here's what it looks like. Let's get her in the mixer. Latch it down and get her going. Now I've got it on the lowest one because of throwing that powdered sugar everywhere. We don't want to do that. And let me show you what it looks like. It's starting to mix. And I'll lift that beater up here in a minute and work some of that peanut butter off of it with a spatula. So let's see if we can do that and you all still be able to see what I'm doing. Well, I had my big old hand in front of it, didn't I? Let me stop it and see if I can do that. It's doing a pretty good job by itself. It don't really need my help. The Cool Whip, I think, is what makes it where it's manageable. Keeps the peanut butter from doing what peanut butter does so bad. It sticks to everything. Makes hard to work with sometimes, peanut butter is. But I'm going to rake it all the way down, every bit of it from one side, all the way Bang it towards the middle where it needs to be. Now let's clean that out a little. Alright. Now let's lock her down and turn her on again. And it's doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Mixing real good, as a matter of fact. I hear my dryer going off in there. I was trying to do some laundry. Now when it gets done, I'll bring you back and we'll get her out of there and get her in the pie crust. So I'll see you in a minute. Sorry guys, I didn't realize I had it on. I've stopped it and I'm going to rake it down again. It's doing real good now. I'll rake it down. It ain't up as high on the sides this go around, not nearly. And I'm going to turn it up higher because it's still got quite a few lumps in it. Let's lock her down. And but there's where I had it. But now I'm going to get her going because it's got a lot of cream cheese lumps in it. And we want to get the worst of them out. Let's see if it's tasting more mixed. Yum. Yep. And that's good enough. It don't have to be absolutely perfect. To be absolutely delicious. So let's get this off this here. It acts like it's got a... I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a... Well, I hope it ain't all coming out of the mixer. Let's see if it... I don't know. But... Oh, I don't know. I hope not. Anyway, let's get that out there. Trying to get my pie fixings out there. Let's see. There it come out. Here's what I was talking about. That, see a little bit of yellow dripping down there? I don't know. Oh, I bet it, I don't know. See it? I can't smell nothing but the peanut butter, so I don't know. Let me get my hands rinsed off. I'm covered in peanut butter pie innards. All right. Let me unplug it. Okay, and here's what it looks like. It's still got a few lumps in it, but nothing that matters. That's dirty. Let's put it in the sink. Put that over there and get the lid on that before I forget it and leave it out. Because I will. Do a little clean up real quick. Now, let's get this scooted back so you can see what I'm doing. I got my little graham cracker crust here. I'm gonna get it open. This quickest little pie was. I'm just slow. that off there. There we go. And let's get our pie filling in there. And see, it comes off real easy now that it's mixed. The peanut butter ain't just sticking like peanut butter do. Yeah, it's still got some lumps in it. Now, it won't lump up as bad when you use a handheld mixer. Not nearly as bad. But, like I said, it don't amount to a hill of beans. It don't matter. It don't hurt it if there's some lumps left in it. And I didn't want to take no longer than I did to get it together. I just love this thing. It's the handiest thing I ever seen. And these things right here is one of the greatest inventions in the kitchen I ever seen. I don't remember if I don't think I washed my hands after I licked my finger. And I don't care. If I had something tasted good on my fingers, my grandbabies would want to lick my finger anyway. Yum. I'll lick my finger. James will too if I'm like, here, baby, try a bite of this. There you go. Now I rinse my finger out. Now that I've sinned all over my pie, shake it out or get a spoon and help straighten it out a little bit. But this right here works just as good as anything you ever done. And after a couple of hours couple of 3-4 hours, according to how soft yours is, mine's pretty doggone soft, in the refrigerator or overnight. And you can crumble some graham cracker on top of it if you want to. You can put after it firms up a little bit more, you can put you some Cool Whip on top of it and some more graham cracker crumbs or whatever you want to do like that. And it can only get better. And now let's put this on here and put her in the refrigerator. And I'll show you what it looks like cut after it's been in there a while. I'll show you later. And I've got a much better homemade crust recipe for this that a friend of mine gave me. And I don't have a blender to make the crust with, and I can't make it without it. I tried. It wouldn't turn out right. So here is our easy peasy peanut butter pie. Put her in the refrigerator 2, 3, 4 hours or overnight. Let it firm up real good, and it's ready to go to a get together, a party, a reunion, anything you want to take it to, or just get it out and for supper for the kids and your husband or whatever. And just a real nice little easy peasy dessert. So what you're going to need real quick again is 1 cup of peanut butter. This is for the filling. 1 1/4 cups of powdered sugar. 1 8-ounce package of frozen Cool Whip. And I thawed mine quite a bit. 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. Mix that all together real good. And pour it in your graham cracker crust. And put it in the fridge again for 2, 3, 4 hours, like I said, or overnight. Let it firm up real good. And after it firms up is when you want to add your extra Cool Whip if you want it. Or you can put it on their plate, on their pieces. They get a piece if you don't want it all over your pie. And some more crumbled up graham cracker on top of that. And it makes it real pretty. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. I appreciate everything you say and do. And I'll show you this pie, the finished product, after I get where I can cut it. So, I'll be back. Thank you. Hey guys, before I forget, I wanted to show you something here. A lady by the name of Deborah Wilson. She's sweet as she can be. She's from Texas. She sent me these. Isn't that pot magnificent? I've not seen one of them in a long time, not that color. And some stainless steel bowls, several of them. And another stainless steel pot. But now this one right here, I believe it was her mother's. She had two of them, and she kept one, and I think she sent me one. And wasn't that the sweetest thing? I mean, and they'll get a workout over the years, I can tell you that. And I've never seen, she sent this, it's got double the work in there. I've never seen one like that. That thing is nice, but I guess that's for if you need something to be really super aerated, you flare or whatever. Aerated is probably not the word I need, but it's what I got right now. It's all I can come up with. But anyway, another lady, sweet as she can be, sent me. Her name is Maria Neenhouse, and she sent me these new measuring cups. I just made that pie using this one. And this one's 1 cup, and that one's 2, and that one's 4. It was the handiest things there was. She had heard me say that my numbers or measurement parts were out on. They was that old one of mine's had it. But she sent me these magnetic measuring spoons. I never seen nothing like them in my life. Man, oh man, them things are nice. Just never, I didn't even know they made something like that. But you can measure with both sides. And they got and they're stout. That's the magnetic part. But it's got this leveler, and it's got measurements on it for, I guess, like to measure, well, you could measure the depth of your canning. You could measure a pie crust, but it's for, you know, if you need 1/8 of a teaspoon, then you level it out. But I didn't even know they made such a thing. Ain't them nice? Look at that. Handy dandy, I'm telling you. I will sure get use out of them, honey. And hopefully I won't never lose one where they are magnetic. Because I can lose myself. I lose everything. World's worst. But I just want to tell you ladies, thank you very, very much. And I'll sure be getting good use out of them. It says dual-sided, high-quality stainless steel. And that porcelain tan and pot with the brown lid, I sure use that a lot. I'll use that a lot. Because I was whining and complaining about not having a pot to cook my maters in because I don't want to cook them in aluminum. And I hadn't thought about cooking them, doing the water bath in my big canning pot. But now I like to cook my maters sometimes before I put them in jars. And I won't do that in aluminum. But anyhow, I'm a killing you, as I know I am because I'm killing myself. I'll be back to show you the rest of that pie. Show you what it looks like after it's cut. Thank you. Hey guys, let's cut this pie this morning. I was gonna wait till I got off work and come in and cut it. And I said, no, I'm gonna cut it because I felt of it and it feels so wonderful that if it don't cut wonderful, now I'll be really shocked. Now let's see, we need a plate. I'll show you how it looks. And it's solid. So let's cut a piece right there. See if I've done a very good job of cutting. I did. Look at that. And it ain't like, you know, it's not, so you understand, it's not runny or nothing. I mean, it's a big healthy chunk of pie. It makes a pie. It's solid. And here's what the inside of the pie looks like after it's cut. See? Our bubbles. But that is our peanut butter pie. And I want to thank you all for having me in your homes and in your hair and and everywhere else. And you all have a wonderful day. Peanut butter pie. Until next time. Thank you.